Hello, I'm Linnetta.
And I'm Patrick.
And we are co-founders of
verticalconnectionsinc.
Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing our content. And thank you for clicking
the like button.
Yes.
Yes, we just always appreciate the time that we get to spend with you and the time that you take to listen to some of our messages. Today's message is one that we really hope touches home with you and gets you to start thinking, because the question is, what is keeping you from success?
Oftentimes I wonder if there is a true definition of success. It's probably personal. What are some things that you want to achieve, things that you've been thinking of, things that you have set on the back shelf or have put in the back of your mind because you have doubted yourself and thought that you couldn't do it?
And those things that are holding you back are really probably things that can be overcome. They're obstacles that aren't tough. But here are some 3 things, because you know we always enjoy the number 3. So we have 3 things that we want to focus on. And the first being, sometimes we have that feeling that too many people, or we worry too much about what other people are thinking about us.
Such a waste of time. Every time you stop to think about somebody else, now if you're praying for them, that's another situation.
Yes.
But if you are just thinking about what they think about you, or what they could, what they're doing and how successful they are or non-successful they are, just when your attention and all of your energy is put on somebody else and it's getting you nowhere, you need to stop.
Good news, they aren't thinking about you, by the way.
What?
I know. It's so crazy. Others aren't thinking about you because they have their own things, their own stuff.
Their jobs, their family, their own situations.
Yes, it might be some bills that are due. Maybe it's just some family trouble that they're experiencing. They have so much going on that they don't have time to truly dwell and worry about you. So what you need to do then is take that and understand that don't worry about what anybody else is thinking, because we're generally fabricating that within our own minds, and we need to stop.
Very much so. So what to do?
Secondly, how about you think about how you can make yourself better? So we need to stop worrying about what you don't know and allowing that to prevent you from learning about that which you're worried about that you don't know.
That which you don't know. Nowadays there is so much information on the YouTubes, and thank you for those who have made so many YouTubes. There's things that I break, or things that happen, and I'm like, how do I fix that? Or babe, help me, or how are we gonna do that? And it's like, let's check it out on the YouTube. I know recently, working with a friend of mine, she has a new phone, and she's like, I don't know. Or if my mom calls, she says, my phone is acting goofy again. And I'm like, I really don't know, but I have learned that if I open up that YouTube and put that question in there, somebody has come up with a solution. And so that's something else you can think about. If you're looking for something and you can't find that solution, be the one to create that video that helps so many other people.
And we've learned, especially in the classroom, that there were times when different individuals had different ideas, different ways of getting to the final solution, and it took a group of us, or the students, to collaborate and work together and then come up with different ideas, because different ideas strike different people. So it's always good to, even though you might say, I think somebody's already done this, or they've already made one like this, it may not resonate with everyone the way it resonates with you. So go ahead and provide your means and your thoughts, because you are going to be the one that might open up that sealed envelope that they just can't seem to break into.
I'm thinking of in the classroom myself, when there's things that I'm explaining on a musical fundamental area, and there's still kids that's like, and I'm thinking I'm breaking it down. I have made this simple, and I'm like, and I always took out time to ask other students, Is there a way that you can explain it to the student or to others that would help them to see where I'm coming from? And lo and behold, there always was somebody, and then all of a sudden students would have that aha moment.
And when you have that aha moment, it's so cool because I know that then my treasure chest of ways to help other kids all of a sudden grew, and I would always end up, since I was a math teacher, it seemed like I taught that lesson 3 different times, and I taught it 3 different ways because as the students were learning, I was learning, and then I was able to take that and share it with others. And then the next day I would go back and, as part of our review, I would reflect on the things that we talked about previously and just share those nuggets because it's just started like a giant snowball. It started off small and it grew, and we finally had a foundation for our snowman. So it was pretty cool. So please, whatever you do, stop telling yourself that you can't do something, you can't learn it, and then also take that which you do know and act upon it. Just like what we were saying. We want to make sure that that which we know, we can put it into words and then share it with others. And YouTube's such a great way to do that.
I just thought about something when you had said, stop telling yourself what you can't do. And stop allowing other people to tell you what you can't do as well. Figure it out. Do some researching for yourself. Do some reading for yourself and figure it out.
And after you figured it out, another way to make it become a habit or come naturally, practice. I know that we all have different things or aspects in our life that we are learning, but after we learn it, sometimes we just set it off to the side. But if we go back and we practice what we've learned, that will make it come more naturally.
Yes. And as it comes more naturally, you can build on that.
For sure. The third thing that we wanted to talk about is thinking that you are afraid when you actually have anxiety. Anxiety. It's that belief that you are
afraid or can't do it.
You have that imagination of it is something that isn't going to take place, but you've made it turn into something that is real. When it's really not even real. It's something that you think might happen in the future. It's something that you're afraid of pursuing, and it's that roadblock that's keeping you from achieving or having success.
Imagined danger.
And it is the caution over a future imagined danger.
Okay. Now, how about fear?
Well, fear is real. Fear is the caution over a real and present danger.
All right, let's go to the zoo.
Okay, at the zoo, we know that they have a lot of animals. Some are out walking around like the peacock.
Okay.
And then you have the lions and the silverback gorillas.
Which, thank be to God, they are behind a protective
glass or enclosure.
So when I'm looking at those, my brain is just going, wow, I'm glad you're behind there. But at the same time, I'm like, you should be out in nature, free, in the jungle, of course, not like in my backyard, because I understand the present danger. They are big. Their natural instinct is to protect and to do what they do. I'm not an animal. They are. And from TV, things that we watch on TV, from like, what is Wild Kingdom, yes.
Sure.
You learn different things about the nature of animals,
yes.
And that's just what they do. It's not wrong. It's just what they do. And so when you when you get in their space, they're going to do what they need to do. So my brain is always thinking, when I'm there, glad this divider is here. That's present danger if he gets out. Where are you going to go?
Yes.
What you going to do?
And have you been fed recently?
I hope I don't look good to you.
But we always want you to make sure that you are learning to empower your expectations through your words. Whether it be in prayer or talking to yourself or sharing with others.
Absolutely.
We Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that these are things that do not prevent you from having and experiencing success.
In the meantime, get
Connected
connected
to go vertical.
See you next time.
Bye.